John, do we know anything about these whistleblowers who are coming forward? Are they sharing information about the raid or about other politicized cases at the DOJ, like maybe the Hunter Biden situation or the Hillary Clinton case? What's the story there?
So what we do know is that some of the whistleblowers have alleged that the FBI office in Washington, D.C., it's called the Washington Field Office, opened up an investigation on Donald Trump without a proper predicate during the 2020 election, meaning they didn't have the proper evidence to make the allegation to actually investigate it. That's one thing that happens in a bucket. The second bucket is that the head of the Washington Field Office, actually the deputy head, the assistant special agent in charge, he made comments on social media showing a bias towards Donald Trump, much like Pete Strzok and Lisa Page did during the Russia collusion investigation in 2016. Then the third bucket is the same office, the Washington Field Office, working with an intelligence analyst in New York, who, by the way, also worked on the Russia collusion case, that they came up with a theory that the evidence against Hunter Biden during the 2020 election that was actually a criminal evidence, legitimate evidence, a reason to open an investigation, that it was, they wrote a memo saying it was Russian disinformation and forced the temporary disclosure of the Hunter Biden investigation.
I'm sorry, John, I shouldn't laugh, and I want you to get to the fourth one, but I'm sorry. How does Hunter Biden record himself propagandizing for the Russians? I'm sorry, I just busted up laughing in the middle of that one, John. Go ahead. What's the fourth one, and then we're going to get down to the nitty-gritty on these.
These are the people that were running one of the most prestigious offices of the FBI, the Washington Field Office. So all of that is in there. Now, in the last 4 or 5 days, more whistleblowers have come forward related to other activities inside the FBI. We have really vague reports of what they are. We're trying to track them down. But there's a general sense in all of these reports, in all 14 reports that we've been told about, that there is a rampant politicalization of the FBI in political investigations. Hunter Biden, Donald Trump, Republican investigations surrounding January 6th. Now, what the nature of the evidence is, have they recorded people saying things? Have they got emails? We don't know yet, but we do know that some of the allegations are serious enough that the Justice Department Inspector General, Michael Horowitz, the same guy that gave us the great report on Russia, on the unraveling of the Russia collusion FISA warrants, he is now beginning to investigate and engage with some of these whistleblowers. That is a big development. It means a nonpartisan, independent person has looked at some of these allegations that came to Congress, and he thinks there may be some merit to start doing some work. So I think we're at the beginning of a very long process of learning just how many and how serious these allegations are. We don't know yet all of them. The early ones do suggest a serious nature to them.